English Wellness Podcast.
Learn English and live well.
Picture this. You're standing at JFK Airport, New York. It's cold, it's loud, and everything around you is in English. The signs, the announcements, the people. And someone walks up to you, a stranger, and she smiles and says, "Excuse me, do you know where the baggage claim is?" And your heart just stops. You know this word, baggage. You know this word, claim. But together, in that moment, with her looking at you, your mouth goes completely dry. You smile back, you nod, and she walks away. And you stand there thinking, I know English. I studied it. So why couldn't I speak?
That moment right there, that is exactly why we made this podcast.
Because that was me 3 years ago, standing in that airport, nodding like I understood everything, understanding nothing.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the podcast. I'm Mia, your host.
And I'm Leo. Hi, everyone. We're really happy you're here with us today.
Whether you're studying, commuting, or just relaxing, thanks for spending some time with us.
Seriously, wherever you are right now, on a bus, in your kitchen, maybe lying in bed with your headphones in, we are so glad you found us.
Today, we're starting from the very beginning, and I want you to hear that word beginning not as something embarrassing, but as something powerful. Because every confident English speaker you've ever admired, they started exactly where you are right now.
Exactly. And Mia, can I say something honest? Always. Some people spend years studying English from textbooks and still can't hold a real conversation because textbooks teach you the language, but they don't teach you how to actually use it, how to think in it, how to feel comfortable inside it.
That's the difference we're here to make. So today, we start with something that feels terrifying to a lot of people, saying hello to someone you've never met, a stranger, in English, in real life.
Oh, wow. Okay, even saying that made me a little nervous, and I've been speaking English for years.
Because it's not about the words, it's about the moment, and the moment always feels bigger than it is. So
Picture this. You're standing at JFK Airport, New York. It's cold, it's loud, and everything around you is in English. The signs, the announcements, the people. And someone walks up to you, a stranger, and she smiles and says, "Excuse me, do you know where the baggage claim is?" And your heart just stops. You know this word, baggage. You know this word, claim. But together, in that moment, with her looking at you, your mouth goes completely dry. You smile back, you nod, and she walks away. And you stand there thinking, I know English. I studied it. So why couldn't I speak?
that moment right there, that is exactly why we made this podcast.
Because that was me 3 years ago, standing in that airport, nodding like I understood everything, understanding nothing.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the podcast. I'm Mia, your host.
And I'm Leo. Hi, everyone. We're really happy you're here with us today.
Whether you're studying, commuting, or just relaxing, thanks for spending some time with us.
Seriously, wherever you are right now, on a bus, in your kitchen, maybe lying in bed with your headphones in, we are so glad you found us.
Today, we're starting from the very beginning, and I want you to hear that word beginning not as something embarrassing, but as something powerful. Because every confident English speaker you've ever admired, they started exactly where you are right now.
Exactly. And Mia, can I say something honest? Always. Some people spend years studying English from textbooks and still can't hold a real conversation because textbooks teach you the language, but they don't teach you how to actually use it, how to think in it, how to feel comfortable inside it.
That's the difference we're here to make. So today, we start with something that feels terrifying to a lot of people, saying hello to someone you've never met, a stranger, in English, in real life.
Oh, wow. Okay, even saying that made me a little nervous, and I've been speaking English for years.
Because it's not about the words, it's about the moment, and the moment always feels bigger than it is. So let's make it smaller. Let's start with the most natural thing in the world.
Saying hello.
Saying hello. Now, the most common greeting in English, and you probably already know this, is simply hi or hello. But here's what nobody tells you. The word matters less than the energy behind it. When you say hi to someone in the US or the UK, they're not judging your accent, they're responding to your warmth.
That's actually really comforting, because I used to spend so much time worrying about how I sounded that I forgot to just be a person.
Exactly. So let's try it right now. Say it with me, just the word. Hi.
Hi.
Now you, wherever you are, say it out loud, just once. Hi.
Go on, nobody's watching, just say it.
Good. Now let's build on that. In the US and UK, when you meet someone new, the most natural thing to follow hi with is your name. Hi, I'm Mia. Simple, clean, completely natural.
Hi, I'm Leo. See, that's it. That's the whole sentence. 2 words that tell someone everything they need to start a conversation with you.
Now try it with your own name. Say, hi, I'm, and then say your name. Go ahead.
Take your time, nobody's rushing you here.
Beautiful. Now, here's where it gets interesting, because in real life, after you say your name, the other person usually says theirs.
And then comes the moment that confuses so many learners. They say, nice to meet you, and then you panic because you're not sure if you should say nice to meet you too or something else.
And the answer is beautifully simple. You say it back. Nice to meet you too. That's it. That's the full exchange. It's almost like a little dance. They lead, you follow, and you both feel good at the end.
I love that. It's like a dance. Can we do the whole thing, like from the beginning?
Let's do it.
Hi, I'm Leo. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Leo. I'm Mia. Nice to meet you too.
See how smooth that was? That felt like a real conversation.
Because it is one. Now, listener, your turn. I want you to be Leo in this next part. Repeat after me, one line at a time. Ready? Hi, I'm... Say your name.
Now say, nice to meet you.
And when someone replies, you say, nice to meet you too.
You just had your first English conversation, right now, in your head, out loud, wherever you are. That was real.
And that matters, because the brain doesn't know the difference between practicing alone and practicing with someone. Every time you speak, even to yourself, you're building something.
Okay, but Mia, what about after the greeting? Because that's where I always used to fall apart. Like, okay, we said hello, we said our names. Now what? What do I say next?
This is the part most courses skip, the what comes next part. And in real life, in the US and UK especially, people love small talk. It sounds unimportant, but small talk is the bridge between strangers and friends.
Small talk. So like talking about small things?
Talking about easy, comfortable things, the weather, the place you're in, what you're doing. And the most powerful small talk opener in English is also the simplest. How are you?
And the classic answer is, I'm fine, thank you, right?
That's the textbook answer, and it's perfectly correct. But in real conversation, especially in the US, people often say something a little more natural, like, I'm good, thanks, or not bad, you? Or even just, pretty good, how about you?
Oh, that's so much more human. Pretty good, how about you? I love that. It's casual without being rude.
Exactly. And how about you, that little phrase, is one of the most useful things you can learn because it does 2 things at once. It answers the question and it gives the conversation back to the other person.
It keeps the ball in the air, like a game of catch.
Perfect image. So let's practice this. Repeat these answers one at a time. First, I'm good, thanks.
Say it slowly. I'm good, thanks.
Now, not bad, you?
Not bad, you?
Great. Now try, pretty good, how about you?
Take that one a bit faster. Pretty good, how about you? Let it flow. Don't separate the words too much. In natural English, they blend together a little.
Yeah, that's such a good point. When I first started listening to native speakers, I thought they were speaking too fast, but they weren't. The words were just connected.
That connection is called linking, and it's one of the reasons even good English students feel lost when they land in a real conversation. The sentences they heard in class sounded very clear, but real English sounds like a river. It moves.
A river. I want to swim in that river.
You're already in it, right now. This conversation, us talking, you listening, you repeating, this is you swimming.
Okay, so we've done greetings, we've done how are you. What's the next moment that trips people up?
Telling someone what you do. Because in the US and UK, one of the first things people ask after how are you is, what do you do? Or what do you do for work?
And this sounds simple, but it can feel so personal, like you're exposing yourself.
Especially if you're still a student, or if you're between jobs, or if your job has a complicated title that sounds different in English.
So how do you answer it?
The most natural structure is I'm a plus your job title. I'm a student. I'm a nurse. I'm an engineer. I'm a teacher. Or if you want to add a little more, I work in plus the field. I work in healthcare. I work in finance. I work in education.
Okay, so Mia, I want to take this somewhere real now. Because we've talked about meeting people, we've talked about greetings, we've talked about what you do, but there's a situation that I think about a lot, and I think a lot of our listeners think about it too.
What's that?
Walking into a place and asking for something, like a coffee shop or a hotel or any place where you have to speak to someone behind a counter and you can't just point at a menu and smile.
Oh yes, the order.
The order, because something happens in that moment. There's a person, there's a line behind you, there's noise, and suddenly every English word you've ever learned just evaporates.
I remember talking to a woman once. She was from Seoul, living in London, and she told me she used to walk past her favorite coffee shop every morning for 2 weeks because she didn't know how to order without feeling embarrassed.
2 weeks walking past a coffee shop every morning.
And then one day, she just walked in and she said, "Can I get a coffee, please?" And the barista said, "Sure, what size?" And she said medium, and that was it.
That's it?
That was it. The entire thing she had been afraid of for 2 weeks took 11 seconds.
Okay, I genuinely feel that in my chest, because fear makes things so much bigger than they are.
So let's take away the fear right now. Ordering something in a UK or US coffee shop, cafe, or restaurant is built on one golden phrase, "Can I get?" Or in the UK, you might also hear, "Could I have?" Both are polite, both are natural, both work perfectly.
Can I get a coffee, please? Could I have a tea, please? Yeah, that sounds exactly right.
And when they ask what size, you just say small, medium, or large. In some US chains, they use different names, but if you say small, medium, or large, they always understand you. Always.
That's good to know, because I once tried to learn all the special size names and I got confused and just said the middle one and pointed at the menu board.
Which is also completely fine. Pointing is a strategy too. Never feel embarrassed about pointing.
Okay, let's practice this. Listener, your turn. Repeat after me. Can I get a coffee, please?
Nicely done. Now try, "Could I have a medium tea, please?"
And if they ask anything else, you can say, "No, that's everything, thanks." Or simply, "That's all, thank you."
That's all, thank you is one of my favorite phrases in English because it's so polite and so final at the same time. It closes the conversation cleanly.
That's all, thank you. I'm going to use that everywhere from now on.
Now let's do the whole mini scene. I'll be the barista, you be the customer.
Okay, ready.
Hi there, what can I get for you?
Hi, can I get a medium coffee, please?
Of course, milk or sugar?
Just milk, thanks.
Anything else?
No, that's all, thank you.
And see how natural that was. No complicated vocabulary, no advanced grammar, just real, warm, functional English.
And listener, now you try. In your head or out loud, whatever feels comfortable. Imagine you're in a cafe. Go through that same order. Say it your way.
You've got this, really.
Can I ask about something a little more intense now?
More intense than a coffee order?
I know, but the job interview, because I know so many people listening right now are preparing for one or dreaming about one. And the first question in almost every English language job interview is the same. Tell me about yourself.
4 words that terrify millions of people.
Because it sounds so open. Where do you even begin?
Here's the structure that works every single time, and I mean every single time. You say 3 things: where you come from professionally, where you are now, and where you want to go. Past, present, future. That's it.
Oh, that's so clean. Give us an example.
Okay, I studied business management at university in Manchester. For the last 2 years, I've been working as a junior analyst at a small firm in London, and now I'm looking for an opportunity to grow into a more senior role where I can lead projects.
Wow, that sounds so professional, and it's not complicated at all.
Every sentence in that answer is simple. I studied, I've been working as, I'm looking for. The grammar is clear, the vocabulary is accessible, but the structure makes it sound confident and prepared.
The structure is the secret.
Always. Now, listener, let's build your answer together. First sentence, I studied. Say what you studied or what you did before. Try it.
Take your time. There's no wrong answer here.
Second sentence, for the last, I've been working as, or I'm currently, fill in where you are right now.
And third, now I'm looking for. Say what you want next. Your goal, your dream. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be honest.
That answer you just built, that's your introduction. That's the first thing you say when someone gives you a microphone, and you just did it, in English.
This is the moment I wish I'd had when I first started. Someone just breaking it down like this, making it feel possible.
That's why we're here. Let's talk about one more situation before we close today, and this one is my personal favorite.
Which is?
Making a connection, not with a barista, not in an interview, but with someone you actually want to talk to. At a party, at a networking event, maybe on a train. That moment when you see someone and you want to say something, anything, but your brain just goes blank.
I know this so well. You see someone who looks interesting and you just hover.
There's a phrase I love for this, and it sounds so simple that people almost don't believe me when I tell them it works. I don't think we've met. I'm, and then your name.
I don't think we've met. I'm Leo. That's it?
That's it, because it does something brilliant. It acknowledges the awkwardness before the other person can feel it. You're not pretending you know them. You're not being overly formal. You're just being honest and human.
I don't think we've met. I love it. It's almost a little charming.
And after that, you can ask a question, the easiest question in the world. How do you know? And then mention whoever's party or event it is. How do you know Sarah? How do you know this place? It opens the door and invites them to talk.
So you're doing most of the heavy lifting by asking questions.
Exactly. In English conversation, especially in social settings, the person asking the questions is almost always in control. And asking questions doesn't mean you don't know what to say. It means you're genuinely interested. And people love to feel genuinely interesting.
I'm going to try this phrase at the next thing I go to. I don't think we've met. I'm Leo. Just like that.
And let us know how it goes. Seriously, because we love hearing from our listeners. Every message, every story, it fuels what we do here.
So if today's episode helped you even just a little, even just made you feel like maybe, just maybe you can do this, will you do one thing for us?
Just one.
Like this episode or this video, whatever platform you're on, because when you do that, it tells the whole world this kind of English learning matters.
And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do, because every week we come back with new situations, new conversations, new moments that are going to make your English feel more like yours.
More like yours. I love that, because that's really the goal, isn't it? Not to speak someone else's English, but to find your own voice inside this language.
Your voice exists already. In your first language, you have humor and warmth and ideas that the whole world deserves to hear. And English is just the door we're opening so more people can walk in.
That's honestly beautiful, and a little bit true about me too, because when I speak my first language, I'm much funnier, I promise.
I believe you. Okay, listener, before we go, let's close with something simple but important. Take everything you practiced today, the greetings, the introductions, the small talk, the ordering, the interview answer, the social opener. Don't just listen to them once and let them disappear.
Say them again tonight, tomorrow morning, while you're making breakfast, while you're walking somewhere. Because language lives in the mouth, not just the mind.
And every single time you practice, even alone, even quietly, even imperfectly, you are becoming someone who speaks English, not someone trying to, someone who does.
Someone who does. I want that to land, really land. You aren't learning English, you are becoming an English speaker, right now, with every word you say.
Thank you so much for being here today. This was just the beginning, and what a beginning it was.
We are so proud of you for showing up, for staying, for trying. It matters more than you know.
Until next time, keep speaking, keep practicing, and remember, the conversation that changes your life might just be one sentence away.
One sentence. Make it count. See you next time.
Take care, everyone.